I was standing just a few feet away when something happened that changed how I think about risk forever. My employer was explaining his approach to risk management to a group of young entrepreneurs he was mentoring. He asked them a question to start. What do you think the biggest risk in any major financial decision is? Several answers were offered: market risk, poor timing, bad information, overextension. He listened to each one and then said, "All of those are real. But in my experience, the single most dangerous risk in any decision is confidence that is not matched by knowledge." He described what he called competence illusion. The tendency for people to feel more certain about a decision the more energy they have put into it, not because they know more, but because effort and certainty feel connected, even when they are not. He said, "I have made my worst decisions when I felt most sure. The feeling of certainty was the signal I should have been most careful, because it meant I had stopped questioning." That is when I realized something important. Risk is not just in the external world. It is also in the internal state of the person making the decision. An overconfident investor is not a careful investor who happened to get unlucky. They are a fundamentally different kind of risk-taker, one whose greatest blind spot is invisible to them. Most people completely miss this. They monitor external risk and ignore internal state. But internal state determines how external risk is assessed. Get the internal state wrong and the risk assessment is flawed, regardless of how much data you have. Here is your practical takeaway. The next time you feel very certain about a decision, pause deliberately. Ask yourself, what am I missing? What would have to be true for this to go wrong? Let your certainty become the trigger for one final round of questioning. The decision will be better for it. Certainty is not the destination. It is the signal to look harder.